What is up, everybody? Nice to see you guys around. Thanks so much for coming onto the short notice. I didn't plan to make a stream for tonight, but there is a little bit of wind that has been picking up. If you understand what I mean. Right now where I live, it's literally 30 degrees Celsius, and it's 11 in the evening. What's up, Ifkata? What's up, Deki? Soulless Waterman, Lil Mooch. Thank you so guys for... Thank you. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you so much for showing up, guys. Now, give me just a moment to start this entire ordeal, alright? I'll just lower the music down a little bit. Yeah, I think this is gonna be better with the music. I want it just to be a little bit onto the background. I don't want it to be a little bit, like, overwhelming or anything like that. Alright, team. Let's see. How's my hair? Alright, yep, hair is fine. Hair is fine. We're onto the lawn. Kazark is about to spawn. What's up, guys? Nice to see you. Nice to see everyone. Thank you so much for being here. See you're talking about the heat. Jesus, aren't you right? Oh man, it's crazy right now. Bulgaria. I'm from Bulgaria. If people are watching, wondering where I'm from. It is flat out insanity here, but nice to see you guys. Thank you so much for being here once more for the 5th damn time. I'm always like so grateful for you guys. What's up, Mod? Welcome, Mod. Nice to see you too, man. Everybody, welcome, team, and also to everyone that will be watching this after the stream concludes. I have a few things to talk with you guys about today. I can't wait to actually get to the points. It's fucking 40 degrees through the day permanent. Yes, it is. Yes, indeed, it is. So we're about to get this Kazark spawn. I haven't gotten a box for such a long time. So I took a little bit of a break these 2 days from streaming, guys. I was visiting family. Also, I was kind of so absolved by the heat. To the point where, like yesterday I was visiting family, so this is why I didn't stream. Also, I was so absorbed by the heat to the point where I had to take my shirt off all the time, and I just felt like it's gonna take away from the immersion. I've been doing great, Ifka. Aside of the heat, I've been doing great. Oh, Nightmare Zarka. Oh, wow. Alright, well... let's try not to die, I guess. Let's try not to die. Oh wait, she's not out. Ooh, I forgot how hard he hit. Let me just get through that stuff. I feel it with that heat, we're neighboring countries. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm dead. I feel it with that heat, we're neighboring countries. 40 degrees during the day and 30 during night is not nice. Indeed it isn't. Indeed it isn't. I still have to fight the Kazark, otherwise you don't get loot unless you fight him, like... It's so important to fight the Nightmare Kazarka. Whoops. Good stuff. Happy to hear that you're happy to say same. What does that mean? Happy to hear that and happy to say same. Alright, my bad. My bad. Let's just finish this boss and then we're gonna get into the topics that I want to talk to you guys about. Kind of feels very good to be able to stream on YouTube. Not that it's tied directly to YouTube, but just... kind of feels great to be able to stream, especially when the heat is kind of like manageable. I have a fan blowing up behind me. I don't have AC, unfortunately, where I'm at. Yep, died again. Died again. It's just horrible. It's just horrible where I'm at, guys. Like, it's flat out insane. Okay, let me just I don't have potions on me or something like that. Pearl Abyss, when are we gonna get the thingy thing? The thing. Alright, let me just chill for a bit. Try to heal with the dashes and stuff. Do we have any of the side things actually heal? No, I do have to hit, don't I? Oh, really? Just like that? Like, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Ooh. Come back later. Hope you're gonna be here after 34. Oh, for sure. I'm gonna be here for at least an hour and a half. Don't worry about it. Also, why did they hide my stuff? My goodness. I think he's gonna... No, he died. Come on, give me something, man. Hey, at least it's a Mark of Shadow. That's something. I'll take that. I'll take that. Definitely. Definitely. Let's melt some stuff. Hold on a minute. Alright, guys. So, not sure if you guys have been seeing what's been happening lately in BDO, but I'm pretty sure when you look at the servers, right now it's a Sunday evening, granted, right? But the servers are crowded massively. We've been having, I think, the biggest surge in the game for such a long while, and it makes me very happy. Not just because it's, you know, the game is gaining popularity, but also because I'm also myself being able to really capitalize upon that in terms of simply viewership on YouTube. All the Lost Ark players, one of the topics which I wanted to talk today about. So let's just move to the Mystic. Saw a screenshot of Friday where one season server was chaotic. I didn't even know that was a thing. I mean, I don't play ever since release, so... Sorry, I don't play when the game was released, so perhaps it was chaotic then too, I don't know. But I've never really seen Bracken Legacy. I've never even seen that. Like, first time I heard about it. So, one of the biggest, if not the biggest Lost Ark player quit Lost Ark. He was actually one of the people that brought the popularity of the game from I think he's from the Russian realms, not sure. Doesn't matter where he's from. He brought it from East, and he was one of the main people to popularize it. And it was very interesting to see. He pretty much didn't mention that he would be exploring BDO, but I tried to get in contact with him and essentially tell him, hey man, have you ever played BDO? Need a helping hand? This and that. We'll see what's gonna happen. But Saibo, is Saibo Romanian? I didn't even know that Saibo was Romanian. I had no idea actually. What's up, Alejandro? Nice to see you, pal. Welcome. Not just you, Blue Summer, Raza. What's up, team? Nice to see you guys around. What happened to Lost Ark? I'm out of the loop. Me too, but apparently the game is in such a horrid state right now to the point where players are finally, after 4 years, admitting that the burnout of doing the same things all over again and over again is just too much. And the game has seen such an incredible dip in popularity lately. Such an incredible dip in popularity to the point where people really are exploring other choices, which is great. And the first choice to Lost Ark is BDO. Even though it wouldn't really seem to be, would it? It's an asymmetric versus an MMORPG from a third-person view. It almost makes you feel like, yeah, why BDO though? Well, the reality of that is that the overwhelming majority of the Lost Ark population, at least at its very start, and by overwhelming you need to understand that even 20% of a population is overwhelming if we're going to dilute it from this perspective. Sorry, from this retrospect. A lot of the people went to Lost Ark from Black Desert Online, and a lot of the people are coming back. 3 or 4 days ago, I had 1 hour of Bloody Monastery, and I had literally 4 duels for spot within 20 minutes. So it's like, both are Korean grinding MMOs, that's also very true. I played for the first 1 or 2 months, it was out, and then I went back to BDO and my friends, I was still playing... Went back to BDO and my friends I was still playing with back to World of Warcraft. You know, we all pick our poison. Alejandro, oh my god, with the 5-0. Thank you so much, pal. Next beer on me again. Good to see you doing good on YouTube. Thank you so much, Alejandro. We'll open a quote for this too. We'll open up a quote for this too. But I'm very, very happy to see just the love that we've been getting onto this channel and in general BDO. We've been in desperate need for this. So it's ironic because everyone said Lost Ark would cripple BDO because it had what BDO lacked, but now Lost Ark players are saying that BDO has everything that Lost Ark lacked. That's a very fair assessment of the situation, and I don't think it can be as closer to the truth as possible, compared to what you just said. I think you're just like onto it. See, Lost Ark had something that BDO didn't, and that was accessibility, right? So from the get-go, you could access the game. It was very fast to get inside the game, and it only became so obviously, how can I say, hard at the extreme end game. So at least the barrier of access was something that BDO didn't have. And as somebody who played Lost Ark, I wouldn't say extensively, but I played it for quite a while. But even though quite a while, but still from a casual mindset, I didn't even want to grind on 7 characters and stuff like that. But it doesn't matter. It's very good to see players really come to BDO. And not just that, the amount of questions I've been asked, like new player questions, I'm barely coping with them. I'm like barely, literally coping with them. So I'm very happy to see the game do good nowadays. Very, very happy to see that. And about the YouTube stuff, I'm not even sure how to tell you guys, but this is when you know. I'm not even sure if it's me. I'm not even sure if something I'm doing correct. For 17 days, ever since the start of this month, we've had 100,000 monthly views. For 17 days. Like, in order for you guys to understand, when I got accepted into the partner program, I was with 80k monthly views. Right now I'm at 194. I'm almost 200k. Like, it's like so many views, so many views. By the way, for whatever reason my chat is not loading. I am not really sure what's happening. Let me just refresh, see if it's gonna load. I think it could be a moderation setting. Hold on. Community moderation. Let me see if I can do something about it, because I see people are typing. It's coming over here onto this chat. All channels redirect my content, block links. No. High potential and appropriate comments. Allow all comments. Let's go with this. Allow all comments. Please guys, retype everything that you have said after Alejandro's super cheer, which thank you once more, Alejandro. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it so much. Just so I can see it, because apparently YouTube is restricting it for whatever reason. Hey Vinox, nice to see you, pal. Welcome. Alright, Vext says there has been a huge surge in YouTube searches for BDO again. Asmon likely helped as usual when he released content about games. Glad you're doing well on here. You seem a lot happier. I mean, I think I'm really... I mean, I'm definitely grateful for it, but I don't think I've changed that much. Have I? You guys be the judges. Often enough, you don't understand as you change as a human, right? It's people tell you this. But yeah, it's great to see what's happening with Lost Ark. Let me just do these here, because I went for a very failed Elvia run about Araxian, sadly. Didn't really get much. Just get these bad boys here, line them up. Not sure if I should save them or not. Anyways, who cares? It's just that Araxian. Man, this is gonna be onto one of my Road to 735 series, or like Road to Uncapped, whatever. Let's see if there's any more. At least I don't think there are. Let's see, like this. Yep. Where is it? Yep, here they are. Let's see if we're gonna get Lakitra. Then get this. Nope, nothing. We can sense the aura. Every better streamer seems to be happier. And also, a lot of stupid content has been spewing out lately. Do you guys know how much I hate seeing content of the likelihood of, is BDO worth playing? Or in general, not just necessarily for BDO, is any game worth playing? I detest this types of content. I detest content like, is BDO dying or is any game dying? I hate this types of content. I hate what it stands for. I hate it because I know that the people that make it are scraping for views. I hate it because it doesn't do anything constructive for the game. I really hate it. And people that are trying to popularize BDO with these videos are stupid. And I'm sorry to call them out like these, like that, but it's just unbelievable to see. Imagine it like this. So essentially you're catering, and I'm gonna go a little bit onto a rant here because it really pisses me off that people that I look up to make such content. But essentially you're catering to a pretentious little bunch of people that can't make a valid decision for themselves, or whether or not they're lazy enough to make a decision for themselves, whether or not something is worth, or whether or not something was worth. And I really, really hate it because these are the types of people that you don't want to have inside anybody's community. These are the types of people that want everything onto the go, onto the ready, without any effort being put in. These are the type of people that are going to come inside the game and they're going to say, I didn't like it anyway, so... I really, really hate this. It's such a double-edged sword to talk about these matters because you never know who's listening. But I really don't care. I've always been honest with the community and I will keep on being honest with it. But I detest this particular line of content. I really wish people just, instead of making a video like, is BDO worth playing? How about you actually make a hype video that would excite a motherfucker play? Like, what the fuck is going on, man? I hate it. I hate it. But anyways, you know, people will be people. Content scrapers will be content scrapers. Playing with that kind of content is gets spewed out over and over as gospel from viewers about from the viewers without ever actually playing. It's like the conversation with is BDO pay to win? It's obviously not, but it can be. But is it pay for convenience? Well, it kind of is. But how convenient is it? Barely. It's like, I had those you guys that are like, BDO is pay to win bad game, and then they played for a month in 2018. Exactly, that is true. It's just horrible. It is true, it is absolutely true. I agree with you guys, it is absolutely true. I just wish that we can move off of the egotistical, let me tell you something that nobody else can tell you, as if you are the right person to measure for others. I hate it. I hate this look at me, I'm a messiah type of stuff. I hate it. I detest it. Convenience is what we're talking about. Indeed. Speaking of pay to win, I'm so damn sick and tired of hearing about the damn tent. Me too. Me too. Like, the tent is often enough not worth the click. Like, the tent is not worth the click. Often enough it's not. It's just that we're used to it, and because we grind often enough, it's going to average more, but often enough on a single to single instance of clicks, it's probably not worth it. That's something that people really don't want to admit. That it really is. So the best example is, why am I just sitting on one spot, by the way? One of the things which really got me fired up some time ago was when I was listening to Lazy Peon's yet again a horrible cover of what BDO is in Mountain of Eternal Winter, where he essentially missed the entire idea of the content, what it was, and he R-spammed through the entire thing, complaining about the same thing that he complained previously. Doesn't matter though. It was more or less it was an old take that did not resemble the current state of the game. That was really what it was. And I just really wish people kind of give the game another go, man, and just stop being so weird. I use my tent all the time. I personally find it useful for a new player. No, the tent isn't useful. Absolutely, that's so true. The tent is useful only at the high-end spots. Only at the high-end spots. That's the only time where a tent is useful. Hi, regarding your last video, I don't think Mega Awakening is weak, since on 307 AP I do 21k of trash. Maybe you done bad combo. Well, Arcadius, you have to provide a little bit of context with such a claim. Probably you did Elixir run. Probably got 2 bosses. I'm willing to argue this. You're probably doing an Elixir run, and you're probably doing 2 bosses. Feel free to do it, but the purpose of an average is to cater to the average player. So if an average player is going to perform averagely as such, then how important are really elixirs for them? Considering the fact that only probably 5% of the player base farms with elixirs. Really wish less people would give the game another go. Every effing channel is crowded. How do I grind? On Marnie. Lazy Pin's story with this game is as good as his videos on it. Oh, that's savage. That's savage. It's pay to win to me. I'm a slave to fashion. Can we get back to random dies back, even if I have to work for them? No, I'm happy that I can dye my stuff all the time. Not having tent made me quit the game like a year ago, to be honest. Not having the on-demand repair and having to run the closest one was absolutely terrible. I understand what you're saying, but it's not really on... I guess the anvil isn't really a great... Like, you know there is an anvil, right? Like these anvils here, you can actually make them yourself and essentially you can have the thing, but unfortunately it costs more to repair. But I feel ya. It really boils down to the convenience of it, doesn't it? As we said earlier, it is pay for convenience, but the question is, how convenient is it? Because the Kama Sylph blessing is barely anything, 20%, barely anything. And it really is convenient from a personal perspective. Like, for the life skiller, it's huge. For me, I don't do any life skill, it's barely relevant. You can get a 10 from an Old Moon merchant, I think. Oh yeah, I think Old Moon scroll can be worked around as well. I'm really not aware of the Old Moon stuff. I got my tent, I think, before the Old Moon stuff was in the game. Or I'm not sure if they were separately. I'm not... I don't know. Old Moon book. What is it? Oh, Old Moon book. This one. Secret Book of Old Moon. Yeah, this one is a convenient for sure, because... It really is. If you want to switch your character skills, you have to go to the closest skill instructor. That's the thing about it. But also, you can, like, no, sorry, that was for the tent. My bad. I was thinking about the tent for a moment. Is there any other way you can change the pre-scan, change channels freely? Oh yeah. Also, do you guys know that if you don't have the sealed Book of Old Moon, it's going to ask you for 2 memory fragments per change, or like 1 was it from over here. Like if you go for skill add-ons, you press this over here, it's gonna ask you for 1 or 2. The preset is a noob trap. I mean, I have 4 presets. I have Succession PvE, Succession PvP, Awakening PvE, Awakening PvP. So for me, it's like very important to have these on demand. But nonetheless, let me show you something, guys. I really wanted to talk to you guys about this. Let me just mute something. Okay, I'm gonna mute the music really quick. And I think I did something here with the volume. No, we're good. I wanted to show you something. Just give me a moment to set it all up. This is something that got my mind about, I would say, today. I want us to really listen to what this guy has to say. I'm not really familiar with this person's content, but apparently his name is it's either Canon or like Canon or Kanan. I'm not really sure. I don't want to mispronounce the person's name. But he did a very important statement today. This was made aware from me to me from. I mean, I can't really say from where, but it doesn't matter really. The fact is that it's over here in front of us. So this is what the guy has to say about BDO, and it cuts close. So just listen closely to this, guys.
I'm choosing my words carefully here. Let's just say the surge that we're seeing right now, content creators have a lot to do with that, right? So it's marketing. It's a marketing fee. If your game is dead on Twitch and dead on YouTube, it's like, you know what I mean? If you have creators that are making YouTube content and streaming your game on a day-to-day basis, and the amount of money, in addition to that, the amount of money that content creators have directly on their, the amount of money that content creators bring in to the video game that they're playing is insane. Like, it's insane. Like, me eating...
So... It's a very interesting thing to say. So I'm pretty sure he's alluding to a couple of things over here. He's from Lost Ark, have no idea. But he seems like a very cool guy. Like I wouldn't. He seems so on point to the point where I'm thinking, you've played this for years, but apparently he is very new to the game. Like he really is very, very new to the game. So this guy, Kanon or Kanan, I'm not really sure. He's a very, very, very interesting individual, and I recently got aware of him as a creator, right? So he does these very on-point covers of games, at least from what I experienced, and he said a lot of very, very, very true things about BDO. So he alludes about two things over here from this clip, and I mean, let's just hear it again so you guys really understand. I'm gonna pause after every statement of his so that you get a little bit of context. And this is not like streamer reacts type of stuff. Please understand. This is really talking about something that is so important for video, so important to the point where I have a career because of this. Okay, so I'll elaborate on that a bit.
I'm choosing my words carefully here. Let's just say the surge that we're seeing right now, content creators have a lot to do with that, right? So the surge which he talks about, so a surge is like, it goes both ways, right? So whenever you make content for a game, it's not necessarily going to get in the radar of a Diablo 4 player or a Lost Ark player or somebody from a different types of game genre, especially if they play like an entirely different types of a game, like shooters and stuff. Imagine like an Overwatch player seeing a BDO video. Highly unlikely, right? But in times of turmoil, you kind of get surges within games. So what we're experiencing right now in BDO is a huge surge. Apparently it's coming from Lost Ark or maybe also from other MMOs. It doesn't really matter where these people come from. But what he's saying here is that, you know, us as content creators, we really are the best form of advertisement for a game. And especially if somebody like me who does a video a day, every single day, full-time job, never take a day off, barely take a day off, okay, not never, but you get the idea. We're very we're very important, and I'm not saying it from this egotistical point like, oh, look at me, I'm so important. No, it's like we are literally the best advertisement for the game. We are going to reach more people in a better way than Pearl Abyss paying for advertisements on top of billboards. And I know it's weird, but it's really true because, you know, kind of, it's always been like that. So let's move on, and I'll tell you the important part of this entire segment. Well, it's marketing. It's a marketing fee.
It is.
If your game is dead on Twitch and dead on YouTube.
So guys, I'm partnered with Pearl Abyss, but I've never been afraid to say what I mean, to say what I think, and I'm often enough very outspoken on the current situation with the game. I'm often enough very outspoken with what's going on, etc. The entire content creator program for Pearl Abyss literally exists because of what he just said. This is so important. This is so unbelievably important. Like the entirety of the content creator program for Pearl Abyss that exists, which gave me really literally a job, which because of this I was able to rise in notoriety. Because of this I've been able to rise in viewership and maintain viewership so that I can feed myself. It's so important. It's so important to see this. And you know why the system exists? It's obvious. Well, you don't see Blizzard Entertainment with all of their games have a content creator program. You don't see barely like any other companies have a program where they actively look for content creators. And why is that? Why is that? Well, it's because of what he said.
Twitch and dead on YouTube.
If you have your game being dead, quote unquote, dead on Twitch and dead on YouTube, apparently there is some sort of an issue. And Pearl Abyss are starting to realize finally what this issue is. What's up, Dame? Nice to see you around. And this is what caused the increase into the viewership onto our end, and we essentially returned back with the videos in terms of extra advertisement. And it's not because of Lost Ark, even though it has something to play, and it has a part to play, but let's be honest, the fiesta and the follow-up marketing of content creators that hyped, myself included, is what caused this. So, for the first time ever, and I'm really going to say this, because this is for the first time ever, us as content creators, even though I'm very recently a partner, us as content creators really blew with Fiesta. We really blew with Fiesta. Like, we literally blew it up. We literally blew it up. More people went to watch the Fiesta amongst all other streamers than the official channel. And that's a tree of its own. That is so much advertisement. I'm getting literal goosebumps talking about it. And also, as Netherrack says, it's also Asmongold. That guy's had far... I mean, I can't really say it like that, but Asmongold's coverage is insane, but it's there for a reason, because he really caters to common sense. And I really enjoy the guy. Even though I don't watch too many of his stuff, I really enjoy the person. Whenever he opinionates, it feels quite on point and often enough cutting a little bit too deep. But anyways, let's finish up with what he says here.
It's like, you know what I mean? If you have creators that are making YouTube content and streaming your game on a day-to-day basis, and the amount of money, in addition to that, the amount of money that content creators have directly on their, the amount of money that content creators bring in to the video game that they're playing is insane.
So, it is a perfect storm, Netherrex, but one thing that I don't agree, yeah, Asmongold can say a couple of things about BDO, but Asmongold's reach, as big as it is not this. If you pair up all of BDO's current content creators, whether or not they're anywhere from just random people making content or somebody like me who's with a partner status or choice by Septimus, it doesn't really matter any of them, like literally doesn't matter. What you're going to notice is, in essence, we contributed more than one person. And over here, you shouldn't say, oh, Asmongold did it. No, man. Hook up the team. Hook up the boys. Hook up the boys. That's what's important here. And also, a little bit, there's this kind of somewhat out of context. So there is, right now, I'm sure you guys are aware, as you can see above my head, there's a creator code verdict. This creator code verdict is a sponsored thing from Pearl Abyss. Essentially, I signed up for the program. It's 5% off of every A-coin purchase goes towards me. This is like your way of supporting me. It's like a huge thank you from them, and 20% from all the packages. So what better time it is than now to use this? It's insane. It's insane. Like, the way this is lined up, as Netherrax just said, it is a perfect damn storm. And I've never been more happier to be a content creator for this game as of now. Like, it seems like they finally figured it out. It seems like for the first time in far too long, we're on such a good track to the point where I don't think anything can go wrong. And that's going to jinx it, probably. Not just Lost Ark, many MMOs are having droughts. Even Diablo 4 hasn't held as many players as expected. I'm not really sure about that. BDO was still a top 10 MMO before Osmond made his recent video content. I mean, with all honesty, there's like only 10 MMOs of any notoriety, so kind of like top 10 is, you know, that's a given, isn't it? The game has been on an uprising ever since PA dropped Cacao. Yes, I agree with this. It definitely has been a lot better. And I think the main contributor towards this is the fact that we all know how publishing works. It's a cut based off sales. It's pay us to publish the game. It's a contract. It's something that you have to pay off. And essentially, when you finally publish yourself the game, you can make a conscious business decision on whether or not you want to monetize it as much. What I'm saying is that we definitely have seen less pay to win ever since we moved from Cacao. So I think that's very important. If you think about it, new players that might start the game will take a look at a YouTube or Twitch before buying the game. That's very true. And if there is no content, they might think the game is just dead and don't buy it. That is especially true. That is especially true. I was interested in this game team, and it's called Continent of the Ninth Seal. I loved playing this game as a teenager, and only recently I wanted to see this game. Like, what's up with that game? Like, is that game even live? I tried to Google the content for about 3 months. After clicking onto the game, there was only 7 videos for 3 months. 7 videos for 3 months. And all of them had nothing to do with the current state of the game. It was, is the game dead? So when content is being made, is it worth playing? Is it dead? You kind of allude to perhaps an ulterior motive. Whether that is, I'm just scraping for views because I have nothing to tell people, or that is, well, don't go too hype about it. I don't know. But anyways. I know BDO creators contributed, but you gotta look at how big Asmongold is compared to the BDO community. His first video made, I mean, that's a regular for him. Netrex, I agree with you. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not like trying to say Asmongold didn't do anything, but it's rather unfair to say that one person brought this entire thing on us. Or rather, he contributed more than the entire thing that we are doing on a day-to-day basis. It's kind of, you know, it's kind of like, dude, we helped, for fuck's sakes, you know. Although Asmongold contributed a lot, I think BDO really did a good job on making guides onto the game, so it makes the game less overwhelming. Evil do us harm. Tell me a better guide example than that guy. That guy lives to make guides. Like, it really is true. All the Lost Ark creators also moved over to BDO, which is significantly to Stoops and such. Have they, though? I'm not really sure. Also, people claiming some random MMO will replace BDO. Some random MMO will replace BDO. What? Yeah, BDO dev team listening is caring. Definitely. Like, we're just seeing it. It's so great to see something like this occur. Like, I'm happy. I'm so happy about this, guys. I'm so happy about this. So we kind of spoke about this amongst us as content creators, and what Kanon said was something that the overwhelming majority of us cannot say, or rather will not. I would say it because I've never been afraid to speak my mind. I became partner trashing on PA for their incompetent decision making in certain areas. So, you know, I kind of don't put myself into this category necessarily, even though there's definitely things that I wouldn't say, and perhaps this is one of them. I would never be able to say what he said if I'm an inside guy, because it's very bad, right? BDO creators really helped. There's no single thing to point to the combination of good stuff from every. Oh yeah, you're right. You're definitely right. You're definitely right. It just, you know, often enough when things are going too well, we're kind of panicking as a community, and we're like, okay, what's going on? Why is it going too well? And we look for the answer. And some people find the answers in different points, but in reality, the answers are everywhere, right? So I think it's fair to drop it here. Actually, just I find it great, man. I find it great just seeing BDO thrive. I haven't seen BDO thrive like this. I haven't seen BDO thrive like this, or at least I haven't noticed BDO thrive like this. I just hope they add more servers. If grind sports are too crowded, it will cause people to leave too. That is true. That is so true. And I mean, let me just show you guys. It just, look at this. I mean, right now not as much, but 40 minutes ago we had this bottom side at Calthian and all of these things crowded to the brink. And somebody in chat said today was a chaotic. Like, what is a chaotic server? I've never seen a chaotic server. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Let's start a little bit of music here. Over at the back. Okay. It's just so important, man. It's so important to talk about this game the way we do talk about this game. It's like, you know, so important. You couldn't tag Garmot because it's died at 1 minute and 20 seconds. The fastest Garmoth kill that I've ever witnessed was when there were 3 Garmoths in a row with the extra event on them, which every kill of Garmoth dropped a chest, I think. and from every chest you could get one extra, essentially, kill of Garmot. It would be equivalent to that. So Garmot's heart, I think it's like 1% chance to drop or something like this. So I think it was 1% to drop, and so it's like 3 Garmots in a row, 3 plus additional 3 Garmots from the kills. It was great. It was great. EU servers got a lot of servers. Neil, where are you from? As far as I know, SEA servers have quite few servers actually. You know what would make this game even better? Me getting Garmot's heart tonight. Oh man, I'm just finger crossed for you, man. I have both of my Garmot's heart from drops. I've had one which I sold. Not to rub it in, all I'm just saying is that there's light at the end of the tunnel. You just gotta wait for it. Also, don't miss an Uber. Good luck, pal. Good luck. Alright, where are we gonna go grind? Where are we going to go grind? Should we go do 1 hour of orcs for the good old times? I'm thinking about it. Elvia orcs? Ooh. Ooh. Drop? Never heard it in my entire life. Play on SEN, we only got like 30 servers including seasonal. Damn. I don't know too many people from SEA, actually. When I was fairly new to BDO, I got a Garmot's heart as a drop, solely because I was too far away from needing it, and I regret it now that I need it. Isn't it like this? I thought I would never stick to BDO this long. Sheriff Meow Boy. Oh man, that's a common mistake, isn't it? There's just a couple of things that you never sell. The current situation reminds me a lot of the Final Fantasy XIV one from 2 years ago. While I was doing badly and most people logged into Final Fantasy XIV because content creators resulting in an hour-long queues to log in. What was doing so badly and people flocked to it because of content creators resulting in... yeah, okay, yeah, I get it. I didn't go on that route, even though at that time I wasn't playing BDO. I was playing BDO, but I wasn't back in BDO. So for me personally, I missed the Final Fantasy XIV thing because I experienced Final Fantasy XIV before that. And before that, it was like, man, I couldn't pass Realm Reborn. I was like, okay, I don't want to do this. How'd you compare Mystic to Striker as far as who is better at PvE and PvP? Well, Alejandro, it's a little bit of a complicated question, but I'll do my best to answer it. And it's not going to be a short answer though, because... So right now, I think it's fair to say that for 2 purposes, Striker and Mystic in Succession to Awakening. So Succession Mystic is better for one purpose compared to Striker. That is kind of better for all purposes. So, Awakening Striker is just a beast, it still is. But he lacks the flexibility of Suck Mystic and the assassin-like playstyle like Suck Mystic. So Suck Mystic really kind of is playing more aggressively and it's more oppressive and it's more of this and it's more of that. It still requires as much as gear, but, you know, it really depends. Striker has 2 grabs, at the same time Suck Mystic has kind of like more faster approach, more oppressive as I just stated, more like rapid. She's definitely faster than Awakening Striker in terms of her gameplay. For PvE, I'm pretty sure that right now Awakening Mystic blows everything off the park. Like Awakening Mystic is better than Suck Striker, I think. Perhaps Olin would be an exception, but I'm not really sure for Olin's. I'm not really sure. I've played for 7 years and still don't have Garmot Heart with varying levels of activity. Last time I was really active before coming to LA in January was like 2018, 2019. Hey you, yeah you. Who, me? Me? What did I do, Andrew Holmes? I said something today, by the way, to one. I just replied to comments recently in a little bit more satirical way. Something like maybe a little bit too onto the edgy side of things. I've been enjoying myself bantering a little bit onto my comment section. Today somebody commented. I've actually had a lot of fun reading this. Hold on, let me try and find it. So a reply to one of my videos, which is called Dark Knight, the Neglected Poster Girl of Black Desert Online. It's a very cool video which emphasizes onto why nobody plays Dark Knight, which is very important. Nobody does this type of content onto this platform except me. So he says something along the lines with, sorry, but Corsair is the real trophy wife of BDO. Corsair, by the way. She's far the best presets for making a good looking character. So he said essentially that Corsair has better presets than Dark Knight. Right. Said nobody ever. And I reply, you're definitely excused. No worries. I kind of went a little bit up the air, man. Thanks for the answer, Brody. I've been looking for a PvE class to reroll too. I'm off to Mystic. Mystic on Awakening, man. Mystic on Awakening is just so easy to get inside. Mystic on Awakening is so easy to get inside. It's like, here's the thing, man. Like, you don't... Like, Goofy Corsair, man. Like, Goofy Corsair is sexier than Dark Knight. Like, the sexiest class in almost all MMO. Like, the class that drove people insane when she got released. This guy was not here probably when DK got released. Let me tell you. Music stop. Do you guys had any idea what impact Dark Knight had on the game when she was released in terms of the dudes and dudettes? You guys have no clue. I was there. I speak in that video the truth that was nobody wanted to speak. At the time when BDO got released, the #1 criticism was not the pay to win stuff. The #1 criticism that BDO faced was the fact that it was overly sexualized, and people were like, okay, this is sometimes too damn much, man. It feels like a hentai game. Often enough. All of the outfits were made specifically, Mike. If you guys don't believe me, the first premium outfit for Valkyrie will tell you everything that you need to know. Like, this is, like, come on, brother. This is the first outfit for Valkyrie. This is what Valkyrie was advertised with. So don't tell me nothing, alright? But anyways, that aside, and everybody is like complaining. Everybody's complaining like it's too sexy. All classes are locked. So it's like, you know, Pearl Abyss. What they did was, oh, we got something for you, boys. They dropped Dark Knight harder than a motherfucker. they just like. Like, it was so funny. It was the funniest thing ever. You have articles online, people busting BA over. Like, come on, you guys are doing too much from this. Like, it straight up passes as lewd at 1 or 2 points, and then they, Dark Knight, there you go. I think if they added more voice lines and lore, it would be fine with the gender lock. What do you mean, Foo? All of these characters are actually real characters inside the entire game. In fact, I think you could see Corsair somewhere. And you could see Wusa now in Maegu too. Like, you can see the real characters, Wusa and Maegu. Corsair is the daughter of Igor Bertali. Yeah, I know. They know the items, what can I say? I mean, do they though? Because they kind of made it for Koreans first, man. I'm just saying. They know what sells. I mean, let's be honest, man. Look at this Mystic, maybe. Like, look at this Mystic. Like, come on, man. As sexy as she is, come on, brother. Like, I can't imagine playing something else at this point. Hold on, let me just turn you around. Like, I love her. I love the aesthetic of it. It just... Also, my character is more famous than my fucking face. Could you believe this? I have people recognizing my characters as I'm running around, and they're like, yo, Verdict. I'm like, how did you know? They're like, your character. I'm like, what? Really? Only on Maego and Wusa. That is true, actually. I really want to hear my Mystic say stuff. I actually really do want to hear my Mystic say stuff. Corsair is Igor's daughter? Man, that guy has a lot of children. Quite the adventure. I mean, hey. He has been fucking around, you know? If you don't play female classes, you're gritting yourself. I completely agree. Mystic is indeed a better class than Strike. So, let's just go hit some orcs. Maestro Musica. There we go. Am I the only one that mains DK? Nah, you're not. There's plenty of people that mains DK, but definitely far too few. You know, far too few. Unfortunately, Unfortunately, BDO is not a game that is measured by how beautiful a character is. It's entirely measured by silver an hour. So, you see a lot of Dark Knights. Like, you really see a lot of Dark Knights in the game. Like, staying in Velia, Heidel, but you never see them on the grind spots. The reason for that is because they suck. And this game being measured in silver an hour, it doesn't matter how cool or sexy, or it doesn't matter if you're playing Sage that is just literally Zeus himself. It's, you know. Divalti, what's up, Divalti? And by the way, there is an outfit removed from the game. Do you know for which class? Oh, tell me more. Sorry, I was reading this and I went up the hill. I'm actually interested in knowing. No idea how DK does in PvP, but I heard it's not bad. It's not the worst. It's not the worst. Berserker with a suspiciously long loincloth. Also, am I the only one? The Dark Knight, a Dark Elf? I have no idea what you're talking about. That made Dark Knight a Dark Elf. Why do you wink after this? I don't understand it. This is... You're onto something, aren't you? You are onto something, aren't you? Not gonna let her start playing DK because she was hot, lol, but ended up liking her gameplay. Zaddy Zerk for life. Chris, what are you talking about? Who plays Berserker, man? Like, oh, literally half the population of the game is Berserker. Like, so many people play Berserker. No shame in playing, man. No shame in playing whatever you like. If you feel like you want to put your hands in your trousers every often in a while, hey, be your guest. I play Sage 2. I play Sage 2. Are you pointing fingers? No, I'm not. What I said was Sage looks amazing, but he's not really a good grinder, is he? I play Awakening Zerk sometimes, not touching Suck though. Man, I have mad respect for every single Awakening Zerker, even those that PvE on Awakening Zerker. Like, let's be honest. Awakening Zerker is like... moisture. Alright, let's go Orc Camp. 1, 2, 3, 4... I want Suck Mystic buffs. Me too, man. Not that great at orcs. Not great at orcs. And that best spot for... Not that great at orcs, and that the best spot for me right now. And I'm farming with Suck Ninja. Wait, is Suck Ninja better than Mystic? Like, how would you rate it since you play both? Hey, the homies. What's up, bro? How's your day going so far? Well, I didn't plan on streaming today, but we're having some great conversations. I love it. I love it. Also, we're going to orcs. And I may or may not be recording. We'll see. By the way, have you guys seen my latest video? What do you guys think of the series? Like, be honest with me. You guys can be honest with me. What about Hash? Where is all the Hash players? Suck Hash is still played, but not that played, as far as I'm aware. You have that evasion gear, or is it, oh no, it's a gold, definitely gold, no. Hey, Rui Oliveira. Don't know if I'm doing something wrong with Mystic, but my trash is a lot better with Ninja. Mystic misses a lot of AoE, I guess. Succession definitely does. Oh! He's a guildie of mine. Wait, hold on a minute. Good to hear, and video idea is good. Went to trigger right after. How did you like it, the homies? The play with characters nobody likes to play at this point. Like what? Do you play Awakening Courser? Tell us. Tell us, do you play Awakening Courser? Also, I'm not gonna set up my rotation. I don't want to abuse orcs. Oh, we might have messed up a bit. It's okay, I have like some time. Alchemy stone, spirit stone. Get me some of these. I'm just gonna get like one of these. One of this. Let's start grinding it. Didn't know that I was missing like one of these. Anyways, let's see, what do we have here? We have this, we have that. Okay, good, 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 good. I'm not gonna... Yeah, we're good. Alright. Got 42k on my Suckwoosa 295. Oh, damn. Nice video. Would really like it if you went more into depth on how you broke the spots, though. Good feedback, and I will do that. I will actually do that. I will do that. Thanks for pointing out. It makes sense. The 2020 tournament event used to have a bikini box that you can get. The Shy could... Oh, wow, the Shy. And had a scandalous cleavage so that I forgot removed. Dude, is there any screenshots of this? I would love to see, man. For no research purposes at all. I just like it's gonna be ridiculous to see that. All right, let's pop this through. So this is Awakening Mystic on Orc's team. In general, don't expect something like too much. We are pushing for up to 30k. Up to 30k. Without any of the stuff. So Agris obviously onto the stuff. So now let me just stack these bad boys here. I've always been wondering whether or not I should really farm while setting up the rotation or just go for a shortened version of it. Not really sure. Any tip on Awakening Mystic? Do not be afraid to overstack your martial spirit shards. They're not as important as people say. At least for the PvE scene, that is. And no matter what you do, do not alter your rotation in any possible way. What I mean is, there is a priority. Sea Boreal, Wave Orb. Rising Dragon, Sea Boreal, Wave Orb. Rising Dragon, Sea Boreal, Wave Orb. Do not think that you can squeeze something different. It simply doesn't work. The class is not meant to work like this. So, what I want to get right now, actually, I'm gonna... Alright, not too bad, actually. I would really have preferred to get a weapon already. So let's see if we can do something here. I'm gonna clear this prison, and I'm gonna clear this prison. Make sure I finish these bad boys up. And since there is no thing, I'm gonna go set up the next rotation. But prioritizing the elites instead. No Agris? No, no, no. I will be using Agris, but only onto the big guy that spawns, like Org or Korg, was it? No, Korg was from Guardians of the Galaxy. What am I talking about? I'm just like setting up the rotation right now while farming, like almost on cooldown with the guys, so I really am just aiming at not sacrificing to... My god, we're just not getting anything so far. Alright, anyways, let's just start. I might have to void this hour just because of the start, but it's okay. I essentially wanted to see if I could set up the rotation and exploit it a little bit, but it did not work, so I will see what type of loot I'm going to subdue afterwards. We'll see. We'll see. I really love how bursty she is nowadays. Ever since this change, like, Rising Dragon has been... I think Rising Dragon is the single target hardest hitting ability in the entire game. I'm pretty sure Rising Dragon is the hardest hitting PvE ability in the game. At least I don't think I have ever seen an ability that hits harder than Rising Dragon. An ability that literally one-shots packs. Like, look at this. It's literally one-shots mobs. It literally one-shots mobs. I don't think there has been an ability that does that so far. Maybe you guys can correct me if you guys know something about your class's abilities to do this also. Still, we are not getting any weapons. Make sure we have the attack speed up all the time. Also, I'm not entirely sure whether or not I want to prioritize the wizards. I really am not sure. I'm gonna use my shifty here. Like, look at the damage, it's insane. Rising Dragon and Shift Q? Yes, Rising Dragon and Shift Q. Like, look at the damage, guys. This is not with a weapon or anything. It's just Awakening Mystics damage right now. It's insane. I'm not gonna go for this extended back here, because it's usually not worth. Oh, this with a 100%, it's okay though. Like, the damage is insane. Who's better at PvE, Mystic or Witch Wizard? Depending on the spot, like, here's the thing. It really depends on the spot. Probably at most spots, just because of the AoE dependency, you would see Wizard be better than Mystic, you know? Definitely for Sakria lower. I was thinking about doing Sakria lower today, but I was like, something stopped me. I'm not really sure what. I was like, yeah, let's not go Sakria today. Didn't get the feel of it. I know you're seeing a few misses here and there, but they're like from abilities with 0 accuracy. Guys, we are not getting any, literally any weapons so far. That's one shot. Look at this one ability, man. Oh, I love these buffs, man. They give me reason, they give me purpose. Okay, let's get the Rising Dragon here. Come on, man. I really want to see a weapon. Come on. I really did. Well, seeing this damage one makes me play Mystic again. I know! People were not playing it. I'm not really sure why. They're avoiding her so bad. It's like people don't want to play Mystic. They're still riding the Striker wave. At least I think they are. Dude, you should see what this class does when she gets the weapon. That's why I'm pushing for a weapon so bad right now. I really want to get a weapon as fast as possible. Like, her damage is flat out insane. Just, you pair everything up, just stack them all good and well, and all of a sudden, like, she evaporates entire packs of mobs. It's... She has really excelled at this so far. Hey! Now, I want you guys to look at this. I want you guys to really, like, look at this. Like, it's just... It's literally Shift R and B spam, like Shift R and B, Shift R and B. There's nothing else to it. Shift R and B. The dragon hits so hard to the point where he kind of clears on it on his own. Let me just, I'm gonna save this particular part of the footage. Let's do a Shift Q here. What does the weapon do? The weapon increases your damage substantially. Or rather reduces the mob's defensive substantially to the point where you're literally one-shotting them. So it's a very important thing onto these spots, the Elvious spots. Lots of damage, indeed. Hey, first Seed of Void, guys. Not to mention that Awakening Mystic has a ranged ability now, which is really cool. So you can snipe things from afar. Obviously, guys, she is not, you know, Maegu. So don't get it twisted. You cannot beat Maegu here. I don't think any class can beat Maegu here. I don't think it's just simply possible to beat Maegu here. Maegu is just like she's a machine gun. But one thing that Awakening Mystic has is definitely more burst in her. onto the single instances of damage. And Maegu suffers from picking up loot because she is a range class. So perhaps this could be... This could be the big difference between both in terms of which one is going to push for more, but I don't know. Maybe it's probably still going to be a Maegu. Sakura Awakening Maegu, Succession Maegu, of course. You can't battle with Suck Maegu. She's just a whole new different breed. Alright, let's pick up this little segment here. I'm recording right now, guys, so you guys perhaps will see this very soon. You guys will see this very soon. Keep in mind that my performance will not be that much different from somebody that is just literally at the AP cap here for this spot, so... That's one of the things about Elvia and why it's so good. It's because you can be very, very close to the top performer just because the AP difference is barely relevant. I've been calling to cap BDO top grinding spot for a long while, like Gyfin and stuff. I really want to see Gyfin capped so that it can be balanced out for every class better than it is right now, because still some classes can't farm it. When you cap content, it's super easy to provide balanced patches for it. How often does PvP release the class? Like 2 a year? No, it's usually 1 a year. This was for the first time ever we've seen 2 classes like that. So we will be finishing this entire hour, the entirety of the Marnie hour. So it's gonna be 1 hour and 5 minutes, but I'm going to cut the first setting up for the zone, because I wanted to see if I could get a weapon very fast. It didn't work, so I'm just going to cut the 5 minutes of the farm. Boom, man, like the damage is insane. You think Infinite Fortitude should be HP recover like 300 something? Yeah, it's gonna be good, but you know, Infinite Fortitude is useless and useful at the same time. It all depends on who are you fighting and are they ready to negate the effect of Infinite Fortitude. Also remember, in PvP there's caps at the resistances for the classes. So I think it was either 70 or 80, somebody in chat perhaps can fill me up on that. But you cannot have 100% resistances, so at some point Infinite Fortitude will simply be diminished down because of how the game works. I would really like to get a Grog or an Org, whatever the guy's name is. Good stuff. Any tips for a new player where to begin onto a seasonal server? Usually the best answer is always Polyforest or Titum Valley, but Titum Valley might be a little bit confusing onto how the hell you're gonna get there. What's up, Riggs? So I would say Polyforest because literally you're going to get all of your points there to start playing your class. You're going to learn at the spot how to farm fast between camps. Immediately after Polyforest, probably you'll hit something hard into the desert or one of your infinite potion pieces to grind yourself, so this is also very important. You use it a lot in PvE, but I think it should have HP recoveries. I mean, I wouldn't pass it, definitely. It's still ridiculous amounts of damage reduction, let's be honest. Like, if they give it HP recovery, they should remove the damage reduction. I'm not really sure that's a good idea. Like, with all honesty, the damage reduction on it is much more important than any HP recovery. Also, it lingers after the effects concluded, so I think it's the better thing. Perhaps make it an exception spell so that you can avoid grabs with it. Like, just make it instant or something. Infinite Fortitude, that is. Make sure that the grab is capped at 100%. Just because it's a special ability with the purpose of such. I don't know. Just an example, you know. I've run around the desert so much that I no longer need compass. That's a bold claim. Are you sure about it, though? Alright, I'm gonna finish this route here. I'm going to finish this route. and visit the horsey real quick. We have 3 minutes of the weapon. So what, you guys think the Kritsuko video was just a little bit too bland, eh? Like there was not enough details on how you guys can break the spot as well? Is that what you're telling me? Because that's very valid criticism. I would take that into big consideration. If you guys want to put, if you guys want me to put more information inside, more details, I would be more than glad to do that. Not bad. Were there any buffs to PvP on Awakening, or is Suck still better? Suck is still better. There were buffs to Awakening, but the Awakening Mystics kind of don't even consider them buffs. Buffs to the flow of Sea Boreal, now it deals 50% more damage. The accuracy on it is a lot better. Accuracy buffs, general accuracy buffs occurred, but yeah, it's not enough to call Mystic on Awakening good still. A lot of this is literally just because, you know, she still lacks the damage. She's very slippery. She's like a snail. You know, she's annoying to deal with, but not a threat unless somebody is behind her, which is where her strength lies on Awakening Mystic. She's a class that you should be afraid of an Awakening Mystic if somebody is behind her. But then again, now everybody dives so good to the point where you drive the backline behind and archers and rangers mop evasion classes, so it's kind of like she's really almost inconsequential in a well set up team. Probably I should lock my Z buff here. Felt very short for you. Understood. Understood. Valid. Valid. Thank you. I will put more effort into these. Because you know, obviously know what's next one's gonna be, right? Although I'm not entirely sure. This is more of a practice. I don't think I will be including this hour particular for that video. A lot of that is because I want to focus. I don't want to pay attention to chat. And that's the important part when making these breaking videos, because the moment you turn around, you're already hitting the tree, and you shouldn't be going there to begin with. This and that. I am a good multitasker, but not good into spending too much attention onto something that is supposed to be more important, which is you guys, of course. I'm literally still farming these as if I had a weapon. Could you believe it? Nice, 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 nice. I'm really enjoying the damage so far. I'm thinking whether or not I should exploit with some different perfumes, like... I don't think they're gonna be that effective though, I don't know. Also, I'm thinking about using for the video maybe the buff from Heidel for 10% crit, because it is available for everyone. What are you talking about, I am Nikun? Englishman, have some respect for the viewers. Waiting for the Breaking Mystic and Hex video, but I'm guessing you have a couple before that. I would regret to inform you that I think Breaking Mystic on Hex would be one of the last ones that I do. And that's on purpose, because Hex is kind of like, man, I have to do consecutive hours there in order for me to squeeze out an average, because if I do 3 separate hours, and this is something that people don't really know, if I do 3 separate hours on Hex, I will do less trash an hour than 3 consecutive hours. If I do 3 separate, I will be performing less than 3 consecutive. So this means that I would need to pick up a thing. I would have to farm 3 hours off my brain. It has to be done in an entire day, so it has to be set up. I have to have the consumables, this and that. I won't be using things. I have to find a rotation. DFS on Hex is insane. It's gonna be like, ugh. It's gonna be a nuisance to do. Man, Sea Burial just... and Rising Dragon, they just hit like a truck. How is it, I fight Mystic... fight versus Mystic, always she is one invincible, more no damage at all. Okay. Can't kill this cockroach. Can't kill this cockroach. I mean, Mystic, as I said earlier, perhaps you weren't here, but Mystic is a slippery snap. Like, that's her thing. She is meant to be like this, but at the same time she poses no threat to you unless you really misplay. And you're not respecting the fact that she can still dish out damage, even though her damage is not great. If she extends the combo with the down smashes, you will die. But that's like every class in the game, right? We have 6 minutes cooldown. I didn't proc here, what? I'm not targeting the wizards because this is one of the things that I wanted to talk about into the orcs video. Targeting wizards is always weird because the wizard doesn't give any extra trash, but he gives more money. So if you farm for trash, you're gonna make less money unless you have the weapon. And I'm not really sure how to address this into the video. That's one of the things about orcs, which is really tough for people to understand. When you don't have a weapon, you should be going for farming wizards exclusively. Like literally just moving from camp to camp, spamming them on cooldown, this and that, right? But the issue is that when you do this, you unfortunately hurt your trash an hour, which kind of hurts the class's viability into the public opinion. Man, that sounded as if it's a court case. Well, it kind of is. So it's one of the very weird things to address in Orc Camp. Because, you know, range classes don't care about that. Or rather, the top tier grinders, because they don't have to emphasize upon grinding orcs in that manner to make money. As melees usually do, because they're not kind of the best grinders on here. Just tap Sigil to pen. Hey, man. Congratulations, bro. Are you gonna sell it? Keep it? Like, what's the deal with it? Congrats, man. Nice to hear that. Somebody in chat getting lucky. Guys, I still have orders on my Deboricas. Nothing is buying. I think people are kind of aware that they should be saving Deboricas and not selling them right now, but I'm hoping for some miracle to squeeze 1 or 2 off the market. Either bases, I have an order for try. And I'm not really sure what to do. Selling for second disto. So how much is like 26, 27 billion? Are you NA, EU? Probably on NA it's cheaper to have a Sitzels. EU36, yeah. I'm pretty sure that if Evasion Gear is a lot more cheaper, I think it is a lot more cheaper on NA, just because people don't play Evasion there. I think it's a class choice, really. But maybe somebody from the chat can correct us. Is there anybody from the North American realms or any other region? Can we compare? I mean, North America plays Musa with Nuver. I mean, tells you a lot. I'm just interested in knowing. Three minutes to new weapon team. Amane, what are we looking for? Sitzel's necklace price. Perhaps you can also tell me the centaurs, if that's okay with you. Oh, we have Aquila. Maybe we'll take that too. Aquila hits harder, definitely harder, but I don't think we'll notice the difference. We're like we do like too much damage anyways. Alright, let's... Yeah, this is gonna be a big one. I'm gonna skip these guys over there because I want to move to next camp. NA, but Star's End. It's okay, it's okay. Even though, you know, maids are a thing if you have them. Also, you can check them from the map. But still, it's okay, it's okay. Sicily is 26 billion in Japan. Oh yeah, you can actually check also on Garmot.com. I totally forgot these guys have integrated that function. Guys, can we give a shout out to everybody from Garmot.com for literally creating the best site tool in the history of Black Desert Online. I don't think we have ever been as graced, as up until recently obviously, with such a great tool. I mean, whoever did the Garmot.com thing, man. You're doing towers, it's okay dude, don't worry about it. You just don't want to check for us, it's fine. I'm sorry. I'll stop guilt tripping you. Sorry, man. Just poking some fun, you know? I feel like I should be rolling here with a little bit more accuracy. I'm thinking about, for my next tower, which is going to be used as the prime example, I may or may not actually go with an Elkar. We'll see though. Having to log into my Discord to make me cry. I mean, it's better to have it via Discord than onto the website, with all honesty. Discord is safe, so it's fine. Look at that. I love... Oh, one thing about Awakening Mystic PV. Oh, Org, guys. Agris Fever, let's give it a go. Mwah. Oh, he got evaporated, man. That only healed me... What? That only healed me 190? Oh, I don't have Agris coin. Yeah, actually. That's fine. I should not be skipping this pack. I'm clearing good enough for like 3 classes right now. Guys, let me give you a little bit of a tip. Everybody in the stream, please hear me out. Stop selling your sealed... black magic crystals and everything. Stop selling them. Just stop. Immediately stop selling them. Keep them. You'll thank me later. 10k, we're looking at about like... not that good. Actually, it's horrible when I think about it. But we do have a second weapon onto that, so... Oh, I'm so stupid. I could have picked it, actually. I'm so dumb, man. Wait, we'll have 3 weapons. What am I talking about? Do we have a weapon here? Should I go pick the... Okay, if I don't get one here, I'm gonna go pick it up. Oh, no. Whatever, I can't afford to go back there. I just didn't pick the weapon, I got distracted. Let's hope for another one here. We'll see. Share the knowledge. Today I got 4 crystals from the resets of the boss blitzes. Or, in general, not sure if you guys know, that's 200 spirit shards. Sorry, magical shards. And 400 of the crystals. Light stones that we don't usually do anything with. I'm kind of hoping for 25k for this warm-up hour. I really am kind of hoping for that. I am hoping for that. Please tell me you're here. Please tell me you're here. Oh no, it disappeared. Guys, it disappeared. The Kira or Kira, whatever it is. The weapon, guys. The weapon. It just said Nate. It just yeeted itself. Oh my god, dude. I love seeing this class one-shot, man. Oh, feed me my mystic vibes. I need a weapon, like literally right now. I need accuracy for my stupid abilities that are missing, man. When the harder you hit, the misses become more devastating than any AP build up onto the game that you can have. So me seeing these misses, this is not okay. This is really not okay. Striker coolest class can't convince me otherwise. You can't convince stupidity that it's not stupid. It's inherent. What should I do with some random plus blue gear that get dropping? Yeah, put it on Central Market. If you don't have a fairy to level up to try and get some good tier 4 stuff on it, then just vendor it, yeah. The blue items are kinda useless. If you're talking blue accessories, try to keep them. Do your journals. Some of the journals require them. Perhaps enhance a few to try and melt them. Just hope you didn't get riled up a little bit for that. It's just all good fun, right? We all love our classes. That's the best thing about it. So assume you were joking. About what? I mean, was I? Guys, we're not getting weapons. This is a horrible hour. Unfortunately, because of this entire thing, I mean, I'm gonna farm up until the end of the morning, so it's fine. I'm not sure if when I get kicked out, obviously my horse is going to stay. Not going to stay inside, but yeah. Come on, man. Man, who would have thought I'm missing at orcs? Like, could you believe it? Hey, what's happening, man? Nathan, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the dojo. Oh, I haven't said this in such a long while. Ever since I moved away from Twitch. Best decision of my life, by the way. Hey, happy whispers. Alright, boys. Time to be viable. Wee. When I said black magic crystals lost interest when you said, sorry, my bad. The new crystals, whenever you start getting them from all of the workers, require far too much magical shards and the things from alchemy, the stones, the preset stuff that drop also as well. So don't sell them, save them, because you will grind as much as you need. So it's like it's good for investing. You will grind out, sorry, as many as you need. So yesterday I sold 200, now I needed 200, so I was like, yeah, I kind of messed up. So I'm here to save you guys that hassle. Okay, let's get the Z buff. I'm not gonna use my 100, it just delays me too much. Heard stuff about Twitch but never looked into it. Me specific or like generally? Because Now I'm kind of curious. Did I say something? If you're talking general, it's just people are unhappy with how much Twitch bombards its viewers with ads, and they have no control over it. Essentially, you as a streamer, you do not get the right to consent whether or not you want to have ads played. There is no way to secure a broadcast for the sakes of your viewers. Over here on YouTube, you just get 2 ads from me when you join the stream. That's it. That's your ticket. Really, that's like literally your ticket. And unfortunately, onto Twitch, things are just, man, charlatans. That's what's happening. I haven't... Team Max, it's funny that you say this. I've seen only 2 crystals ever since the game came out, and I have not missed a single node pop. Well, maybe a few while I was asleep, but usually they're timed perfectly so that they contribute even though I'm asleep. I've done that. If you guys want to do that as well, just make sure you time exactly where is the moment you go to sleep, and add about 8 or 6 hours afterwards, and go to bed after each of these completes, and you're gonna find yourself not having to keep your PC if you're chasing the node specifically, like I am, because my girl, she hates when I have the PC up in the evening. And also, let's be honest, it's hot where I live right now, so it's gonna be pretty much a big nuisance for me to deal with. I'm actually gonna do 100 here. Wow, dude. Today I got my 4, man. I literally have my hooms here, like 4 of them. Like literally, today I'm going to make my damn hooms. Like I couldn't even believe it. Like it was so hard for me to get it. I did dailies to get the 2 Dokubi chests, because there was like no other way for me to get the Crystals of Harmony. I got 2. One from the entire Zone Quest chain. One from... kill me, I can't even tell you where I got the second one from. It was so long ago. So weird. Is crystal... is the excavation node for the new crystals? Yes, there's a lot of excavation nodes into this new zone, which gives you Crystal of Darkness, which is for back attacks, Bitterness, which is DR and Evasion, with a little bit of health to them, and Crystals of Harmony, which is arguably the most important one, and also Crystal of Decimation, with one last node, which also drops Embers of Hongik, which is for the new flame. It's a somewhat of a useless node, but it's still an excavation node, so you should have it. That's the only thing I like about BDO, the encouragement of keeping your game running 24/7. I agree with this. But it's what keeps the world live. And I would really prefer seeing people alive in Velia. Sorry, in Heidel or anywhere, really, just fishing, than seeing the world have nobody. It's one of the things that PA have done to make sure that their game has a sense of life, even though people aren't playing. It might be misleading, might be this and that. We can have a conversation about it, but I would prefer to see it. Man, look at me. I'm just like totally devastating these guys. I will do the video tomorrow for sure, guys, onto the orcs. You guys get a teaser. This is the reward for being here. You guys get to know what I'm gonna do next time. But I will not do the hour for break. I'm just gonna show the warm-ups because I don't want to kill the purpose of you guys, you know, getting excited over the stuff that I do. Because, I saw it. I don't want to see it again. That's one of the worst things about being a Twitch streamer also. Everybody that watched me live, because I had quite a few people watch me live, people did not want to come check my Twitch stuff. Because they saw it, sorry, YouTube stuff because they saw it on Twitch. Hey, Meal, what's up, pal? It's one of the silly things. Most survival games have the persistent character thing. I mean, yeah, but you kind of want to interact, right? Even though I understand what you mean. Probably keeping all of these players out. I see what you mean, though. I see what you mean. Probably keeping these players out will be something like a way to resolve also maybe some server issues. I don't know. So, guys, we're looking perhaps, if lucky, at a 27k an hour. With Awakening Mystic, which is not bad. This is with nothing but level 2. I really want to reach 30k, but I think it won't be possible. Just the class just can't do it. Perhaps if I set up the rotation, get a weapon at the start, get a couple of bosses, maybe we can do it. I don't think Awakening Mystic is just made for that. But we'll see. Because Awakening Magos here, man, like, these guys make like 33, 34k an hour. Nerf Atrax, are you here in the stream, man? Nerfo. Talk to me, boy. Gear? Capped. Nah, just kidding. There you go. I just have to make sure that I lock my shift Q here, because... or maybe not, I should just be mindful of it. Because it's useful when you use it with the... without the weapon, but it's very detrimental if you use it with the weapon, because the animation is too long. Everybody dies. Too fast. I just wish more people pick up Mystic nowadays. It's why I'm pushing for this content with Mystic. I want to get as many people to play a class, which is obviously so good right now. And yet, the buffs didn't just contribute towards her popularity, really. It would appear you have significantly more gear than me. It wouldn't matter for this spot. This spot is very hard capped, which means that probably me and you would have close to near no difference. Probably I would have like 4 AP more than you, and you know that does not matter. Considering the fact that I think the spot is 690. Can somebody check, guys? Can you do that for me, please? Was it 690 or 619? I totally... Was it 680? I remember it was in the 600s, 1600s. Sorry, 600s, yes, 600s. What do you mean 280? It's not 280. I'm asking for the all AP caps from Garmoth. $800. Is it 800 though? Like, really? One thing that I really should not be doing with her is waste any time onto things that are left behind me alive unless they're more than 3, because by the time I move to a next camp to kill new stuff, I would have essentially bigger impact from moving towards that. It's essentially going to keep my pets more engaged. $285, 856. How the hell did I see 285? Guys, I had a stroke. I'm officially re-rolling to a stroker. I'm officially a stroker, guys. Confirmed. Okay, I need to be honest with you guys. The first time I played Striker, which was like last year into one of my seasonal characters, I actually did enjoy it. I really did enjoy it. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that the class wasn't fun to play. But it's not damn Awakening Mystic though. Even though at the time I was Succession. But it's okay. Hey, just want to say that I appreciate your content and hope you keep up the quality and possibly keep improving. Thank you so much, man. Even though I haven't been playing for a couple of months, found myself watching you. Also, I'm an ex-Mystic main since 2020 and 2020. You make me want to go back, but it seems like a lot of work. Well, it is a lot of work. But don't let that stop you from playing what you want to play, man. If you feel like coming back to the game, just come back to the game. Striker supremacy. Stroker supremacy. With all honesty, I'm not sure why Striker players would play Striker considering the fact that Mystic is just the vastly superior choice. Which speaks actually volumes, because Strikers always compare how there's no reason to play a Mystic when Striker is better, but yet Strikers still don't want to play Mystic when Mystic is better. It speaks volumes to the hubris of the class and the players that pick it. XX Gamer YTYP, XX Gamer YTYP, XX Gamer YTYP. Whatever that means. Hey, we got Papa Org. Let's get this guy. 297. I really need to wait, guys, with Org. I need to wait for his thing. Apparently, maybe there is a timer with where exactly your Agris is going to activate. I noticed that unless I see Org spawn, if I kill him too fast after clicking the Agris, it doesn't multiply it. Because this one gave me 297. The previous one gave me 194. Mystic feels so tanky? Indeed. Mystic does indeed feel very, very tanky. Ooh, these back attacks. You guys saw that? I evaporated the entirety of the camp without a weapon. Man, like her damage onto Rising Dragon, it's just like... How did this generate me a shard? What the hell? Oh, by the way, disclaimer to anybody that wants to play Mystic. The class is bugged beyond comprehension. Probably this is why Strikers don't want to play it. Awakening Mystic has this incredible bug where when you're moving too fast with the character, you get this error, please try again. It's the bane of our existence. It happens too often. We're not sure what causes it. Nobody has been able to really pinpoint what causes that. But unfortunately, it is something that we deal with on a day-to-day basis. Could you imagine if I make a video, I re-roll the Striker? The amount of hate that I would get just from the Mystic Discord single-handedly. Like, what the hell are you doing, Verdict? You're the gatekeeper of Mystic, dude. Get the hell out of here. Did they ever fish the high falling animation when you do this? Fix the high falling animation, yes they did. They did fix that. If you mean for Sea Burial on Succession, yes they did. They didn't fix it onto connecting that from Twist and Collision, which is our Q ability, unfortunately. It's still a thing. If you don't have the floor exactly beneath you, like this, nah, it worked here, but I'm not sure why it doesn't. Not really sure why it didn't cause an issue. It could be situational, I have no idea really, but I've seen that bug, I know what you mean. All I know is that they fixed it for Succession. Because Succession cues Skyrammer out of her Sea Burial, which is amazing. I really wish I could do this for Awakening too, and I really think they should allow it. just connect that the same way as Succession connects it, because it's just such a better use of Sea Burial. And imagine that when you go inside, you can press the L and B to activate the flow of Sea Burial. Oh man, I'm giving ideas here, boys. I see, good to know. No worries, man. If you need anything, let me know. I'm giving out ideas. They should hire me. Even though, you know, it sounds good. We'll see how it plays, though. I've always wanted this. Man, I'm gonna make a video. Mystic changes that I need to see fixed. Would you guys watch this? Do you guys think that's gonna be a worthwhile video to make? Would you guys like say, I really want to hear what Verdict has to say about Mystic? What would he do with the class? Because this is a very cool idea. Imagine like you could use the flow out of Skyrammer to keep up with Mystic's acrobatic feel, even in Awakening. 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes until new weapon. We have 2 Voltaras of Kiara. We have everything here. We have them packed and loaded. Nobody knows nothing. And watch it. Even though I haven't played the class in years, still love it from afar. I know what you mean, man. I know what you mean. Fortunately, that's everybody's love. I really want to see 27k. One lie to you guys. I really want to see 27k. Look at the 100% though. She's like, How good's her PvP? Awakening or Succession? Awakening is horrible. Awakening is like literally a frontliner and nothing else to it. She's just a, I don't know. She kind of feels a tank support purpose. Because she really keeps people locked down. She really is oppressive in groups. Vacuum. The vacuum is her strongest part of the entire kit. And also, depending if you luck out with Fortitude. Fortitude is such a cool ability. Like, this is Fortitude that I'm using right now. Even though it doesn't deal any damage, it has a KDE tied to it. No lingering super armor though, which sucks. So the KD, you can't really use it. But at least the buff stays for quite a while. So that's something. It's okay to love a class, man. You know, if you feel compelled playing Striker, even though it's obviously the wrong choice, then do it, man. More power to you. Ah, guys, I'm really doing him a bad number, ain't I? Have 15 seconds, boy. 15 seconds. It's very weird that me, as a Mystic tagged Maigu, let alone prefer to play Awakening over Succession. Alright, let's get... Oh no, we have 12 more seconds. I'm gonna wait and clear everything around here so I get a weapon for the next runs. Sorry, for the next rotation. Alright, good stuff. Let's get the Okiara. Okiara hits here harder than the Voltara. It like evaporates compared to the Voltara. It's the stronger weapon, definitely. Just that everything dies with one hit. Like, look at this. Everything literally dies with one hit. Let's pop the Z buff. Make sure the attack speed is bigger. Why am I talking like an Italian? What the hell? How did this accent come out of me? Like, what the hell? I've been watching probably... There's this amazing guy that I found on YouTube. He's making these stupid shorts, man. He's like speaks in the most vulgar Italian accent you could possibly ever imagine. And he's like a guy that looks absolutely ridiculous, but still, it's so funny to watch. Alright guys, we are at 22k almost. We have 6 minutes more. If I'm correct, this may or may not be a 25 6k hour. We'll see. I really wanted to get 30k, but I don't know. Hey Mod, no worries about it, man. Thank you so much for being here, man. Appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Not just you, everybody, guys. Thank you so much for being here for me, man. Oi. Okay, let's clear these small guys onto the back. Also, it's super important to learn direction of movement with a combat class like Mystic, like which abilities move you forward to use them into particular chains, so that in this situation you can keep on moving while hitting, because this is not a Maigo. She has it easy. You actually have to put quite a bit of effort into understanding the rotation so it moves the way you want it to move. Because right now I'm using a mixture of abilities that usually I would never pair up together to achieve this. By the way, the video idea for things, would like to see changes from Mystic would be a great idea. Wait, what? But I am doing this. Or did I misunderstand? Let me read that again, because I'm a little bit focused here. By the way, the video idea for things you would like to see change from Mystic. Oh my god. Would be a great idea. Probably would help PA on making choices on what to change. I understand, man. Thank you so much, and just for the feedback, really, because I didn't think of it that way. I was like more interested in making this video for you guys, you know. You know, a lot of my content is here for the die-hard fans of the channel. I know most of it will not really have too much of a reach, which is perfectly fine, you know. I can't expect people to, you know, kind of religiously consume my content in a cult of a personality type of way, right? But yeah, I would... The ideas... I had a video already kind of going through this in a way, but it was more of a hinting where the issue resides and why the class is boring more than anything else, with all honesty. There is this video, Solus. Maybe you can go check it out after stream if you'd like. It's called Mystic Needs Buffs. And I talk about the issues with Awakening. Over there, though, I kind of call for an entire rework of the Awakening kit, because it simply does not function the way it is posed, because it's an old kit. It worked when the kits were like like this. When kits were entirely spam abilities, every kit had a spam ability, and you were just filled with the hard hitters. This is what the game used to be like, just back in the day. But nowadays it's more intricate. You have classes with rotations that just pull out significantly more, how can I say, pull out significantly more satisfaction from the person when executing these combos. Oh, I didn't even notice Org. Well, let's see if he works. Yeah, he did. Nice. Not sure how this functions then. This was 307. Not sure how it was 307. Kill me, I couldn't tell you. Yo. Man, with these orcs die, it's like, Wait, what? There was nothing in front of me. What did I block into? Guys, it's 1 in the damn evening. Could you believe it? I should be a little bit more quiet. Also, you know what pairs very good with Awakening Mystic? Liquid drone base. What we're listening to right now. I think it's mainly because of the aesthetics, like water and stuff. Liquid like. Also, it's super relaxing music in a high BPM. So it's kind of like, even though it's high BPM, it's really relaxing. Which is also Awakening's kit. It's a relaxing kit. It's not meant to stress out. Alright, I really want to get to 26k this one. Even though we messed up at the start. "30 seconds. Somebody explain to me, how is my gauge not active? But even though it popped my stuff, like I have like Giant's Drought and stuff. Oh, is it because it's out of stock? So it won't refill it? So it locks it? Could be. I'm gonna farm up until the end of my drought, so it's... I'm gonna push a little bit here. I shouldn't have done it 100% though. Orc dead. This wizard dead. Alright, let's just clear up until now the tent, and we'll be fine. Hopefully, we get to 26k. Nothing. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. 27 almost. Whoa. I'm actually happy with this. I'm actually really happy with this. Even though we kind of did have a little bit of a head start, so let's do it on 26 because I farmed without a scroll at the start to try and set it up. 26 I think is very fair. Not bad at all. Not bad at all, team. Alright, let's drop that here. One of the things about orcs is just trying to farm on orcs in general. It's just... my god. Okay, let's go to Glish. Meanwhile, I'll open up a real quick Garmoth.com to put what this hour looked like. Very, very fast. I'm going to add also +5 of the normal drops because I have the... No, I don't have the daily with me. I have 4 shards extra because that's what I cleared, I think. Right? Yeah, 4 of these. So I should have taken the 5th one. No, it's 5. Hold on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. 5. How? Is it like 5k each? Yeah, I mean, yeah. No, wait. No, trash is not correlated to monster kills, but I have no idea then. Yeah, I mean, I guess we cleared 5. Okay. Summary. Add orc camp. So how much aggros did we use? Oh. Oh, guys, we're stupid. Oh, I just saw it click, man. Oh no, we've been farming with aggros for the past, like, 20k aggros at the end, man. Oh, I'm so dumb, bro. Sorry, it's just late in the evening. Okay, I won't put this hour at all then. I feel bad about it. My bad. My bad. Oh, I'm so stupid. How did I not unclick this, man? Oh, this is what happened, guys. The aggros was active, but I unclicked my toggle for this thing. So I farmed. Oh, I'm so dumb, man. Sorry, guys. It's late. It's 1 in the morning over here. I'm so dumb. I was like, how the hell is this? And I'm starting to try to path it and trace it. I'm so stupid. Alright, well, let's see. Nonetheless, I mean... I feel embarrassed. 20 seeds of void. Okay, let's do it. Okay, I'm gonna put 20k agris inside the hour. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna put the hour, but I'm gonna put 20k agris. Because this is what we use. We use 20k agris for the final few minutes of the thing. We have 26,880. 880. We have 185201. 201 we have from the 24. We have 28 Voltaris Flame. We have 20 Seed of Void. Wow. Wow, man. That's actually what the hell. 17 Shards of Night. We're gonna make this 22 because I have 5 of these up ready. And 45 Heart of Arid Forest with 130. Is this how much it drops? 3 weapons, 3 orgs, and 25 masses? What the hell? Huh? Guys, let me show you this. I'm gonna link this to you. Like, can I link this to you? No, I can't. I can show it to you though. Guys, this is it. Look at this. Even though it's 20k agris, 1,047,000,000. Even though it's with 20k agris, I'm stupid. Sorry, I just messed up with the agris. Also, these are predations. I have demi-humans, man. I just totally forgot about that. Oh my god. Well, it's a warm-up hour still. But yeah, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Okay. Happy with it. Of course I would be. Okay, sell this. I don't need this too. Seeds of Void. Oh, by the way, guys, hear me out and mark my words. There will come a time where they will rework Serendia Elvia just because there is no purpose for the Black Star equipment stuff. Time will come, guys. Time will come. And the orc grinders will not be happy. Mark what I say.
Money is great.
Shards. Always the shards, guys. Always the shards. 22 shards for the hour, man. Oh my god. That's actually great. We have a Karanda in 5 minutes. Can I make it? One minute and oh yeah, we're making it. Let's just go. I'm gonna zoom. But how does it, like, it says 1 minute. How did you spawn already? It says literally 1 minute and 44 seconds. I don't think we'll make it in time. But still, worth a try. My steed is phenomenal. My steed is great. Hey, somebody made the compass, man. Wow. I envy that person. 140 hours under History of Elton rotation myself. So, not pleased that I didn't get it in so long. Elton rotation almost exclusively. Alright, let's go up the Baragi. It's the fastest way around. Hit the mountain slope. Make sure you go up. Hey, Baragi. But wait, I'm on the Elvia realm, so I won't be able to see Karanda. Okay, let's kill the boss and we're out. Park that bad boy here. I'm so stupid, guys. So tomorrow, I just, when you have so many tools, especially in BDO, you kind of tend to forget of the things that you have. I have my Krogdalo set. It's so recent. I made it literally yesterday or whatever. And I forgot to use it, even though it's barely any relevant monster AP. It's still something worth using, right? I wonder how much better the trash in hour will be if you think the demi-human set in consideration. Because demi-human is just absolutely unbeatable on orcs. It's just insane. It's definitely it's not an overstatement. It's absolute insanity. The first time I noticed how insane demi-human is was when I went with the demi-humans on Jade Forest. I was like, whoa. That's insane. That's too much performance. That's too much performance from one simple change. I noticed my damage increased in like 10% or something like that. Hey Chadwick, what's up, man? How are you, pal? Alright, let's park in Velia. The stream of Sour Goblin with Mystic added in those Darkness Crystals and damage is insane at only 294 AP. Yeah, the Darkness Crystals definitely help you when you have low AP. They really do help you. They're better than the crit damage for sure. Also, they kind of make it tankier because you don't sacrifice DR. I just don't like the Darkness because I greed with them. My rotation is so onto the offense to the point where I try to squeeze even 1% more so that they die before they broke the horse's back. She didn't take any damage. What's the deal with this set? What's the deal with this set? McNasty, hey man, like what the fuck are you doing? Why are you spamming this? Alright, let's get this one. Okay, man, this is a little bit too much, man. I'm not sure how to reply with this, brother. But you need some help, but it won't be from me. I'm sorry to say it the way I do, but this is just ridiculous. This is just ridiculous, man. What's up, Pixel? Hey, how you doing? Alright, this here... God, man, I haven't had a single Vel or a single Con ever since I came into this game. Oh, not here. What am I doing? I need to put this here. I need to put... I won't like ever use this, but nah. This also here. Is this everything else? I don't think there's anything else. They should add a button. Add all relevant items so that everything can just literally go into all appropriate spaces into the storage. Like, that's gonna be so good to see. Instead of me having to go and storage, from storage to storage, to put this there, that. An all-purpose click. Ooh. Yeah, I think we're good. Oh yeah. Here, now we have this, now we have this. Yeah, I think that's it. Now we have in Haydel this. Now we exchanged currencies. Yep, we're good. Alright. So my friends, let me show you what I've been up to. I have 31 billion in me. I have a Trideborica ordered, hoping that we get it, and 5 bases with 4 red fangs for my Hooms. We're just waiting on these. Oh my god, thanks for all the videos that you do. I didn't know what to play anymore, so I rolled back to my old Mystic and I'm having so much fun again. Don't know why I even roll off now. Mystic for life, damn straight. Thanks so much. Thanks so much, pal. Pixel, thank you. Glad that you enjoyed it, and I'm glad that I could contribute a little bit to that, you know? Oh yeah, do I have one of these bad boys here? Yes, I did. Alright, just a little bit of organize before we dip, alright? Just this, sell this. I thought there was one at the bottom of your inventory when looking at the storage. What? Bottom of your inventory when looking at the storage. A what now? A Deborica, or like what are we talking about? I have a Deborica belt. Maybe that's what's grabbing a hold of you, Lily Love. This year. Let's sell it. No. I have 2 gearing crystals and I need 1 more. Just 1. Nothing more, just 1. Literally. Bum, 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 bum. Wait, why do people think Awakening Mago got nerfed? What? Hold on, let me reply. She never got nerfed, bro. She never got nerfed so far. She's quite good on Gaifen lore. But sadly, only there. This guy that came earlier and said that he was making 22k trash on Hex, thinking that I wouldn't ask for elixirs and perfume, and I wouldn't ask whether or not he got two boss kills. Like, I understand that people really want to push for Awakening Magu viability, but at some point we really need to gather up here and understand that no matter how wrong my rotation is, even if it was, which it isn't, you can't, it won't be as different as 16k to 22k trash. Like, it simply can't be this different. This means that I'm literally doing nothing. And I'm just weird, man. People. They're willing to go through extreme lengths to prove a point without adding context to it, dictated as law. If I timepiece, do I have to redo the Magnus in Land of the Morning Light? No, the Magnus is a one-time thing only on all of your characters. Once you complete it, you can simply get the final reward, which is the Magnus skill on every character, should they have it. Pearl Abyss, where is Magu and Wusa Magnus, by the way? It's been 1 year already. And, yeah. Alright guys, I'll leave you be. Thank you so much for being a part of this amazing stream, even though it was a very unscheduled out of the blue stream. Thank you for all of you guys for stopping by. Thanks for the 5 buckaroos. Thanks so much for being a part of just the entire experience, guys. And, yeah, next time, tell me, Verdict, you suck. And put your damn demi-human crystals on, and don't don't remove your gouge instead of your agris, and god damn it. I'm so dumb. I love you guys. Mwah, much love. I'm gonna get a fast shower and I'm gonna go to bed because it's 1:26 where I'm coming at. So take care, you NA boys. You good for nothing suckers. See you guys. Tomorrow, Orcs video. Noted.